From the ancient Egyptians to the Roman Empire, civilizations throughout history have been engaged in countless conflicts. To gain a competitive edge, they developed a vast arsenal of weaponry. Join us as we delve into the top 10 most remarkable ancient military weapons that have shaped the world we know today. Number 10. The Bugnuk, a deadly tiger's claw. Originating in the Indian subcontinent, the Bugnuk is a fearsome weapon dating back to at least the mid-17th century. With its sharp, protruding blades, it's a deadly replica of tiger's claw designed to inflict severe injuries. Resembling a knuckle duster, the Bugnuk can be concealed in the palm, making it a discreet weapon for assassins and civilians alike. Its blades can easily slice through skin and muscle, often coated with poison or added lethally. In the 19th century, the Bugnuk was even used in a gruesome form of entertainment known as claw wrestling. Participants, often under the influence of hallucinogens, would engage in brutal combat, using their Bugnuks to inflict deep wounds until one or both fell. This barbaric practice was a favorite of Rajas, showcasing the weapon's deadly potential. Number 9. Caltrops, timeless weapons of disruption. Caltrops, a simple yet effective weapon, have endured for millennia, dating back over 2,000 years. These aerial denial devices consist of a series of sharp spikes arranged in a way that ensures at least one always points upward. Originally designed to hinder enemy advances, particularly those involving horses, chariots, or elephants, caltrops could injure animals or damage vehicles. The Romans were prolific users, employing them to disrupt enemy troop movements. Variations of caltrops also emerged independently in Japan and other parts of Asia. Though materials have evolved from ancient metals to modern reinforced concrete and steel, caltrops remain effective against pneumatic tires and in larger sizes can even disrupt tanks and aircraft. Their timeless design underscores their enduring utility as a weapon of disruption. Number 8. The Patu, a Maori weapon of power. The Patu, a formidable Maori club, derives its name from the word strike, hit, bit, or kill. The short-handled weapon was crafted from a variety of materials, including green stone, whalebone, wood, rock, and, in rare cases, iron. A distinctive feature of the Patu was a small hole in the handle for attaching a wrist cord. This ensured the weapon remained secure, preventing loss during combat. Despite its relatively small size, the Patu's weight and density, due to its materials, made it a formidable tool in the hands of skilled warriors. The primary offensive technique involved thrusting the Patu at shoulder height into the enemy's temple, causing severe head injuries. However, it could also be used to inflict damage to the jaw or ribs. Each warrior's Patu was often intricately carved and adorned with symbols of their victories, making it a prized possession. Number 7. Archimedes, the genius of Syracuse. Archimedes, a renowned Greek mathematician, physicist, and engineer, played a pivotal role in defending the ancient city-state of Syracuse. During the 3rd century BC, Syracuse faced numerous attacks, and Archimedes' innovative weapons proved invaluable in repelling its adversaries. While the existence of some Archimedes' inventions, like the claw machine and heat ray, remains debated, his flaming steam cannon is undoubtedly real. This weapon consisted of metal tube heated by a furnace into which a projectile and a small amount of water were placed. The water's rapid vaporization generated immense pressure, propelling the projectile with considerable force. Syracuse used this cannon to inflict targeted damage on approaching ships, demonstrating its effectiveness. The concept inspired later inventors, including Leonardo da Vinci, and similar devices were employed as anti-aircraft weapons during World War II. Number 6. The Chakram, a deadly disc. The Chakram, also known as a chalikar, is a circular throwing weapon with a rich history dating back over 2,500 years to the Indian subcontinent. While it could be used defensively to protect the head and turban, its true potential lay in its offensive capabilities. With a diameter of approximately 15 centimeters, A steel chakram could be hurled up to 60 meters, while brass chakrams often had a range of over 100 meters. The weapon's sharpened outer edge made it highly effective at cutting through cloth or flesh. By throwing multiple chakrams in quick succession, warriors could inflict devastating damage. To minimize the risk of friendly fire, chakrams were typically thrown vertically, ensuring they landed from above on the enemy. Additionally, the weapon's circular shape allowed for spinning techniques that generated momentum before launching. Unlike arrows or spears, chakrams were less susceptible to wind, making them more accurate over long distances. Number 5. The billhook, from farm to battlefield. Originally designed for agricultural tasks, the billhook's curved blade, resembling a sickle, was well suited for cutting through woody materials. It didn't take long for this tool to be adopted into a formidable weapon, becoming a common sight on medieval battlefields. Military billhooks differed from their agricultural counterparts, featuring longer poles and often incorporating a spear tip and additional spikes for enhanced effectiveness against cavalry and armored opponents. In the 14th century, England relied heavily on billmen, preferring them to pikemen in warfare. Notably, a billhook was the weapon used to kill Scottish King James IV at the Battle of Flodden in 1513. Even today, some armies issue billhooks to recruits. While not as potent as modern firearms, the billhook's versatility makes it a valuable tool. In close quarters combat, it can be more lethal than a gun, and its blade is useful for cutting ropes, undergrowth, and other obstacles, making it essential for soldiers operating in challenging environments. Number 4. The lantern shield, a Renaissance weapon of light. During the Italian Renaissance, duels were a common occurrence. However, night battles posed significant challenges for combatants. To address this, warriors developed the lantern shield, a combination of a small buckler and a lantern. While historical manuals depict fighters wielding swords in one hand and lanterns in the other, the lantern shield offered a more practical solution. Some models featured gauntlets, spikes, or sword blades, while others had mechanisms to control the lantern's light intensity. Although few, if any, lantern shields were ever used in actual combat, they were primarily employed by guards patrolling Italian cities at night. These unique weapons serve as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of Renaissance-era artisans. Number 3. The Chukunu, a Chinese technological marvel. Ancient Chinese inventors were renowned for their innovative weapons, and the Chukunu, or repeater crossbow, stands as a testament to their ingenuity. This weapon, remarkably advanced for its time, combined the actions of spanning, loading, and firing into a single fluid motion, resulting in a significantly higher rate of fire. During the Ming Dynasty, a popular design featured a gravity-fed magazine that allowed for rapid reloading. Skilled users could fire up to 10 bolts in just 20 seconds, making the Chukunu an effective defensive weapon. While its bolts were lighter than those of larger crossbows, their potential lethality was amplified by the use of poison. With an effective range of 70 meters and a maximum range of 180 meters, the Chukunu played a crucial role in defending gateways and doors from assaults. Number 2. The Khopesh, a curved Egyptian sword. Originating around 5,000 years ago, the Khopesh is a distinctive sword closely associated with ancient Egyptian warfare. Believed to have evolved from battle axes, its curved blade offered versatile combat options compared to straight swords. Typically measuring 50 to 50 centimeters long, the Khopesh had a sharpened outer edge and a blunt inner edge. The latter could be used to trap an opponent's arm or dislodge their shield. While the name Khopesh is thought to mean leg, this sword fell out of use around 3,300 years ago. Nevertheless, it remained deeply ingrained in Egyptian culture, appearing on the Rosetta Stone and in numerous ancient monuments. Even ceremonial Khopesh have been found in Egyptian burial sites, underscoring the weapon's significance. Tutankhamun's tomb contained 2 such swords, likely intended for his journey into the afterlife. Number 1. The Mambali, a versatile African weapon. The Mambali, a deadly combination of knife and axe, was used across vast regions of Central and Southern Africa. Believed to have evolved from throwing daggers, Mambilis varied in shape and size, often crafted from rare materials that made them prized possessions. Typically, a Mambili featured a main iron blade with a curved back section and a rearward-facing spike. The specific design varied by region, often incorporating animal-like shapes such as bird's head. The completed weapon boasted 4 blades, 3 facing upward and 1 sideways. This versatility allowed for use in close combat as a hatchet or dagger, or as a throwing weapon. Measuring approximately 56 centimeters long, Mambilis were often used in a rotating motion. When thrown, the Mambilis blades could inflict deep wounds, potentially causing death or severe blood loss. As a dagger, the curved blade made removal difficult, inflicting further damage. The Azande people adopted the Mambili in the early 18th century, integrating it into their culture. Mambilis were given as dowries, reserved for professional warriors, and carried hidden by soldiers to initiate attacks from a distance. This deadly weapon played a significant role in African warfare and cultural practices. The ingenuity and craftsmanship behind these ancient weapons are truly awe-inspiring. As we continue to advance technology, let's never forget the lessons we can learn from the past. Share your thoughts on how these weapons have shaped history and what they might teach us about the future. And if you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.